Have you ever paused, if only for a moment, to deeply savor the good in your life? Perhaps it was the warmth of a morning ray of sunlight or the unexpected kindness of a stranger. In the rush of modern living, we often overlook these miracles, large and small, focusing instead on what's wrong or missing. Yet, embracing a mindful gratitude practice can radically shift our inner experience, gently ushering in tranquility, self-love, and resilience. Welcome to Living Gratefully, Unlocking the Power of Appreciation. Here we'll explore why a regular habit of thankfulness isn't just a fleeting mood booster, but a potent force for inner transformation. We'll journey through how noticing life's blessings can calm racing thoughts, lighten burdens of self-doubt, and spark a softer perspective on life's daily hurdles. Whether you're someone who's tried to keep a gratitude journal before, or you're curious about the simple joy of pausing to say, "Thank you," there is something here for you. Because gratitude isn't about forcing positivity. It's an invitation to gently shift our focus toward the support, love, and growth opportunities already present in our lives. Throughout these segments, we'll examine how small reminders of thankfulness, repeated often, can reshape both our emotional landscape and even our physical health. Indeed, the relationship between mind and body runs deeper than we often realize. When we adopt a thankful mindset, physical tension may ease, stress can abate, and an overall sense of well-being emerges. We'll also see how effectively pairing gratitude statements with mirror work, quietly gazing at your own reflection, can help you release lingering insecurities, drawing you closer to genuine self-acceptance and empathy. Make no mistake, negative thought patterns might cling on. That's part of being human. Yet each day, every moment you consciously choose gratitude over complaint or worry is a moment of empowerment. It's a reminder that no matter what life throws at you, you can meet it with a resilient heart. And with resilience comes an expanded ability to handle difficult emotions or experiences, all while remaining anchored in the uplifting energy of thankfulness. In the coming sections, we'll talk about recognizing that first call to cultivate gratitude, how to seamlessly blend it into hectic routines, how to harness it for better relationships, and how to maintain the practice even when doubt resurfaces. So many of us lead frantic lives, but it only takes a breath, a single moment of awareness, to reconnect with a sense of thankfulness. Over time, these single moments accumulate, forging a path to deeper peace and a feeling that, yes, there is so much in life to appreciate. Now let's move forward and explore the signals that your heart and mind might be sending you. The subtle signs that you're yearning for a daily infusion of gratitude. Because once you see that call, it becomes so much easier to answer with open arms and a renewed perspective on the richness of life. Often, feelings of unease or dissatisfaction hint that something essential is missing from our daily outlook. You might find yourself ruminating over minor irritations or feeling strangely empty even when circumstances seem fine. These moments might be the mind's way of nudging you toward a more appreciative stance. It's as if an internal voice whispers, "There's beauty here, waiting for you to notice." But in the constant rush of to-do lists and social obligations, it's easy to miss that whisper entirely. If you've caught yourself frequently complaining, focusing on what's lacking, or envying others' achievements, it might be a sign your heart is ready for a change, a readiness to shift from longing and comparison to a simpler, more consistent sense of thanks. You could interpret negativity as a signal that your soul seeks balance. Perhaps you're feeling that your life is out of alignment, like wearing shoes that aren't the right fit. Recognizing this discomfort is the first step toward discovering a new practice of daily gratitude. Sometimes we believe gratitude is something we express on special occasions, like birthdays, holidays, or big life wins. But the deepest magic of gratitude lies in its subtlety, in the small, everyday kindnesses and quiet mercies we otherwise take for granted. For instance, the comfort of a safe home, the sincerity of a friend's encouragement, or even your own ability to endure challenges day after day. This quiet recognition, repeated often, can spark a gentle revolution in your mindset. It's like shining a flashlight into corners that were once dark, suddenly revealing hidden gems. Take a moment to contemplate recent frustrations, a moody coworker, a delayed train, or an unexpected expense. Underneath the annoyance, is there room to see a beneficial angle? Maybe the coworker's mood taught you compassion, or the delayed train gave you an extra pause to breathe. Of course, not every hardship morphs into a delight, but when we seek possible gifts, we soften bitterness into acceptance or resilience. This perspective shift is at the core of living gratefully. Once you note these signs, like restlessness, recurring negativity, or envy, you can respond by consciously introducing short gratitude exercises. Jot down 1 or 2 blessings in a small notepad each evening, or stand in front of a mirror and thank yourself for any small achievement. Over time, these moments accumulate, quieting the dissatisfaction and nurturing a sense of fullness. You might notice your frustration in traffic starts to wane, replaced by appreciation for the music you can enjoy, or the quick mental break from the day's hustle. We'll soon explore how gratitude interacts with the mind-body link, revealing that your physical well-being can also improve when thoughts of thanks replace habitual tension. Because once you heed the call to gratitude, each breath can become a statement of trust. Each day, a tapestry of subtle joys, weaving together a more peaceful life. Each thought you hold has a ripple effect on your body, just as each emotional wave has the power to reshape your physical state. Have you ever felt your stomach knot when stressed, or your shoulders tense when worried? This is the mind-body connection in action. Gratitude steps in as a healing balm, gently shifting mental patterns from anxious or negative loops to calmer, supportive terrains. Consider the physical changes that unfold when you concentrate on blessings rather than annoyances. Blood pressure stabilizes, breathing slows, and muscles loosen, signs that your nervous system moves from fight or flight toward rest and digest. Over time, consistent gratitude can help reduce chronic stress or sleeplessness, simply because your body isn't constantly prepared for perceived threats. Gratitude invites a sense of safety. All is well in this moment. You remind your mind, and your body believes it. From a wellness perspective, many have latched onto gratitude as a potent stress management tool, aligning with broader self-help discussions that highlight cortisol reduction and improved mental health for those who practice daily appreciation. This emerging trend suggests something Louise Hay's philosophy has long embraced, that loving, affirming thoughts can spark actual physical relief. By reinforcing statements like, "I appreciate my body's strength and wisdom," you direct healing energy inward, allowing your body to respond with renewed vitality. To integrate gratitude into your physical routines, pair it with mindful movement. A simple walk can transform into an appreciation stroll, each step matched with a thought of thanks for the breath in your lungs, the ground beneath your feet, the sky overhead. Or if you do gentle stretches or yoga, you might inhale with a mental, "I cherish this time for myself," and exhale with a restful sense of release. The synergy of movement, breath, and appreciative focus fortifies the mind-body bond, unveiling how your mental intentions shape your bodily responses. When negativity crops up, like a flare of aches or pains, resist the urge to scold your body. Instead, shower it with compassion, exploring whether there's an emotional undertone behind the discomfort. Sometimes tension in the neck can coincide with burdens of unspoken guilt or frustration. By pairing a gentle rub or stretch with an affirmation such as, "I am releasing what no longer serves me," you create a mental physical feedback loop that fosters both emotional and physical ease. So, as you move forward in your gratitude practice, remember the body is a close ally, ready to respond to the love and care you direct its way. Next, we'll highlight practical ways to carry gratitude into your day. Tiny prompts and mindful moments that keep your sense of appreciation alive through the hustle of daily life. Because once you realize that heartfelt appreciation not only lightens your spirit, but also energizes your body, you'll have all the more reason to make gratitude a cherished daily companion. It's one thing to decide you want to be more grateful, but another to weave that aspiration into your everyday routine. The key is to make gratitude small, simple, and accessible, something you can do in 30 seconds while waiting for water to boil or just before you drift off to sleep. These consistent bite-sized acts slowly accumulate, forming a steady undercurrent of appreciation that can sustain you through more challenging moments. Consider a brief morning ritual. Upon waking, before checking your phone or ruminating over the day's tasks, take a slow breath and whisper a short statement of thanks. It might be, "I welcome a new day with grace," or "I'm thankful for the rest my body received." Even if it feels rote at first, this sets a gentle tone, reminding your subconscious that positivity is a choice, not merely a byproduct of external events. If you enjoy writing, keep a small gratitude journal on your nightstand. Each evening, jot down 1 or 2 things that made you smile or sparked a sense of calm. These can be tiny: a delicious meal, a caring text from a friend, or the warm breeze on your walk. Some prefer bullet points, others a few descriptive lines. The important element is consistency. As nights progress, you'll see your list flourish, offering evidence of life's supportive touches even on tough days. For those constantly on the go, phone alerts can help. Set an alarm or notification a few times daily, labeled with phrases like "pause and appreciate" or "name one blessing." When it pings, close your eyes for a second. Think of something or someone you're thankful for, and let a brief wave of gratitude wash over you. This practice is especially handy when stress surges, interrupting negativity with a spark of positivity. Another handy tool is the gratitude jar approach. Find a jar or box, and whenever you experience or recall something uplifting, scribble it on a slip of paper, no matter how minor, and drop it in. Over weeks and months, the jar fills. On days you feel disheartened or out of touch with appreciation, open the jar and reread a few notes. This re-immersion in your own recorded joys can resurrect a sense of wonder or remind you how far you've come. Lastly, try pairing gratitude with a mundane activity like washing dishes or brushing your hair. Each time you notice a swirl of soap in the sink or run a brush through your hair, think of one thing you're grateful for that day. This simple layering transforms routine chores into meditative, affirming moments, integrating positivity seamlessly into tasks that often feel mundane. Up next, we'll see how mirror work can further amplify this approach, allowing you to combine the power of grateful thoughts with the directness of seeing yourself in the mirror. By blending these techniques, your mind and body receive a fuller, more constant stream of appreciation, one that can anchor you in self-kindness and push away looming negativities that once dominated your thoughts. In many ways, mirror work is a direct conversation with your most fundamental self. When you add gratitude to this conversation, the mirror transforms from a surface reflecting your appearance into a portal, revealing your soul's sincere longing for self-embrace. Practicing gratitude-based mirror work can be as quick as a minute or two, but the emotional impact can resonate much longer throughout your day. How does it look in practice? You might stand or sit in front of a mirror, whatever feels comfortable. Take a calming breath, let your body relax, and gently bring your gaze to your own eyes. This alone can stir unexpected feelings. If you sense a twinge of discomfort or self-consciousness, acknowledge it. I see my hesitation, but I choose compassion. Then speak a short expression of thanks to yourself. It could be, I'm grateful for my resilience, or I appreciate the kind choices I made today. Let your reflection witness these words. Sometimes this act triggers tears or surprising emotions. Maybe sadness over how rarely you've offered yourself kind words, or anger if you recall past experiences that hurt your self-esteem. Rather than backing away from these feelings, breathe and name them. I feel sadness, and I hold it in love. Each acceptance dissolves another layer of self-judgment. Over time, mirror-based gratitude fosters a more loving, accepting bond with the person you see every day, yourself. If you'd like to go deeper, pair the gratitude statement with an affirmation focusing on healing any specific wound. For instance, if you struggle with body image, try, I honor my body's beauty and uniqueness, adding, I'm grateful for all the ways it carries me through life. Your reflection internalizes these words differently than if you were merely reading them in a book or thinking them in passing. There's a heightened sense of reality and sincerity when you literally watch your mouth speak these sentences. Moreover, as your comfort grows, you can expand from one statement to a brief monologue of thanks, thanking yourself for perseverance in tough times, for learning from mistakes, for continuously seeking a kinder path. This monologue need not be polished or memorized. Just allow heartfelt gratitude to stream from your mind. If you find the initial idea of talking to yourself off-putting, approach it with curiosity. Let me see how this feels. In short order, many discover an uplifting sense of relief, as though they're giving themselves the encouragement they always craved. Next, we'll look at how to navigate the negativity or self-doubt that can arise even after successful mirror sessions. Because while moments of gratitude can be powerful, life's challenges may still nudge you toward old patterns. Knowing how to respond compassionately to these setbacks ensures you maintain and even deepen your newly awakened sense of appreciation and self-love, forging a lasting transformation in how you approach each day. Even the most devoted daily gratitude and mirror routines can't entirely shield you from moments of doubt, anger, or despair. These emotional dips aren't signs that your efforts are futile. They're part of the process, a normal reflection of being human in a complex world. The key is learning to move through these low points with warmth and honesty, rather than sinking into self-blame or hopelessness. Imagine you're riding a wave of positivity, then suddenly confronted by an unexpected setback, maybe an argument or a disappointing outcome at work. It's natural for negativity to flare, overshadowing your sense of appreciation. Here's where you can practice a gentle pivot. Recognize the negative thought, "I'm so frustrated," or "I messed everything up." Then interject a moment of reflection. "I see these feelings. They signal I care deeply. I can still choose to find a lesson or a silver lining." This quick recognition disrupts the spiral of gloom. Instead of marinating in self-criticism, you acknowledge the emotion, verify its presence, and then decide not to remain stuck. An affirmation can help, something like, "In this challenge, I discover my strength," or "I trust that compassion can guide me through." Repetition cements the idea that adversity, while real, doesn't have to define your mindset. Another supportive tactic is journaling. If negativity weighs heavily on your heart, write it down, unfiltered, raw. Then, in the same entry, craft a concluding statement of gratitude or acceptance. "Despite this stress, I'm thankful for the resilience I've developed." This practice acknowledges the difficulty without letting it overshadow the good that still exists. Over time, flipping through your journal reveals a pattern of triumph over hurdles and continuity of care for yourself, fueling confidence in your emotional recovery skills. Also, consider how valuable it can be to talk with a trusted friend or a supportive group. Sharing your down moments, along with your efforts to maintain gratitude, can bring fresh perspectives or a needed sense of camaraderie. Feeling less alone in your emotional challenges lightens the burden, especially when others validate your feelings and remind you of your progress. Remember, negativity's reappearance doesn't negate your progress. It reaffirms you're on a living, dynamic path. The compassion you show yourself in those rough patches might even deepen your gratitude practice. You realize gratitude isn't about perpetually ignoring pain, but about forging a lens that sees hope amid the struggle, bridging heartbreak with healing. Looking ahead, we'll see how to gracefully anchor these practices in everyday life. Because sustaining a kind mental environment means consistently renewing gratitude and self-forgiveness, whether you're commuting to work, chatting with loved ones, or simply lying in bed at night pondering tomorrow. By continuing to refine your approach, adapting, evolving, and trusting the process, your once fragile seeds of gratitude can grow into a vibrant garden of inner peace. It's one thing to hold a personal gratitude practice in the serenity of a morning routine. It's another to carry that peaceful vibe into daily dealings, family gatherings, workplace discussions, or casual chats with friends. Yet the essence of real transformation becomes clear when your appreciation flows beyond solitary moments, shaping how you connect with others. Gradually, negativity and impatience give way to empathy and understanding, forging an atmosphere of mutual respect. Start by noticing small openings throughout your day, moments when you can share a brief word of thanks or highlight something positive. Maybe a colleague helps finalize a project. Instead of a perfunctory thanks, take an extra second to say, "I truly appreciate your clarity. It made a big difference." The personal specificity elevates the compliment, leaving both of you feeling recognized. Such gestures spark a ripple effect, encouraging them to pass on the goodwill in their next interaction. In family or romantic relationships, gratitude can soothe ongoing tensions. If a partner or sibling does something small, like tidying the kitchen unasked, use it as a chance to convey sincere thanks. At first, they might be surprised, especially if you've grown accustomed to complaining about tasks undone. Over time, consistent appreciation can shift the dynamic from blame to shared warmth. If arguments do happen, leading with a compassionate stance. "I appreciate you and I want to understand our differences," often diffuses the edge. Similarly, you can incorporate gratitude into conflict resolution by seeking lessons hidden behind disagreements. Suppose you and a friend bicker about scheduling. Rather than focusing on the frustration, you might say, "I'm grateful this came up now so we can clarify how to better coordinate in the future." This approach reframes the problem from purely negative to an opportunity for growth. It's not naive positivity. It's acknowledging that even conflict can lead to greater harmony if met with openness. A deeper shift occurs when gratitude becomes automatic. You'll find yourself spontaneously noticing everyday blessings, like a well-timed phone call from someone you care about or the fleeting comfort of a sunny afternoon. Expressing these observations to your peers transforms routine chatter into heartfelt exchanges, lifting everyone's mood. By choosing to voice admiration, you help normalize positivity, counterbalancing the all-too-common storms of criticism and complaint. As gratitude saturates your relationships, watch how your stress responses change. Instead of entering tough conversations braced for a fight, you approach them with a mindset of mutual respect. And even if the other party remains guarded or negative, your inner composure remains grounded in the knowledge that you've anchored yourself in appreciation. Next, we'll wrap up these reflections, summarizing how a consistent practice of gratitude, affirmations, and gentle self-awareness can steer you toward a life marked by calm confidence and unwavering self-love, regardless of external storms that may come. Throughout this journey, we've illuminated how gratitude can be a tender yet powerful catalyst for inner renewal. From hearing the quiet call in moments of restlessness to discovering the mind-body harmony that emerges when we direct kind thoughts inward, each step underscores a central truth. You possess the ability to reshape your emotional landscape simply by choosing to notice and appreciate life's blessings. Pairing these practices with mirror work, affirmations, and mindful acceptance of doubt enriches the overall experience, leading not only to calmer days, but also healthier and more empathetic relationships. In cherishing daily, thankful moments, you soften self-criticism and open the door for a more authentic bond with yourself. By weaving gratitude into your morning routine, capturing it in short bursts during the day, or speaking it aloud to loved ones, you shift from default negativity to a perspective that sees potential and virtue in every corner of existence. It's not about denying hardship. It's about gently reminding yourself that even amidst challenges, there's something to hold dear, like a lesson, a flicker of kindness, or a personal strength revealed. Mirror work deepens this dynamic, allowing you to meet your own eyes with honesty and warmth. Yes, it can feel uneasy at first, but each day you face yourself with gratitude, be it for your perseverance, your kindness, or your ability to keep trying, chips away at old shame or self-doubt. The reflection you see evolves from a strict critic into a supportive companion, affirming your innate worth. The end result? A steadier self-confidence that thrives on compassion rather than external validation. Of course, negativity or doubt can resurface as life is ever shifting. But a robust gratitude practice transforms these setbacks into temporary dips, not permanent derailments. With consistent positivity, it becomes second nature to acknowledge the obstacles and find a silver lining or a lesson, refusing to let temporary challenges define your overall mood or future possibilities. Each day you maintain or adapt your routine, be it a mirror moment, a nightly gratitude list, or a short daily affirmation, keeps you on track. Let's cap our exploration with a unifying statement to anchor in your heart. I welcome each day with thankful eyes, trusting in my ability to discover goodness, heal old wounds, and cultivate a life grounded in gentle love. Let these words guide your breath when stress surges or when self-criticism knocks at your mind's door. By repeating them softly, you're choosing to stand in a place of self-love and acceptance. Because that is truly the crux of living gratefully, offering yourself kindness, offering the world kindness, and in turn, witnessing how your entire being transforms to reflect the deep love you've always carried within. May you continue forward, weaving gratitude into each moment, affirming your worth in the mirror, and allowing your relationships to blossom through caring words and mutual respect. After all, the potential for emotional healing, inner peace, and a vibrant sense of possibility is ever present, just a thought of thanks away.